A legendary comedy duo that at the time were so controversial they were kicked off the CBS network. Yeah, boy, you must be really controversial to get kicked off of this old creaker. But anyway, they're a big smash hit show from the 60s. It's out on the DVD. Now, take a look at this.
Well, it's just that you can tell who's running the country by how much clothes people wear.
Who's running the country?
Yeah, but you can tell by how much clothes the people wear by who's running.
What do you mean? Like, some people can afford more clothes on and other people less clothes on?
That's right, exactly. See, some people, the ordinary people, are the less-ons. See?
Uh-huh. They're the less-ons. Well, who's running the country?
The morons.
The Smothers Brothers, everybody! The Smothers Brothers!
Thank you. Well, thank you very much. That's such a warm welcome. Great setup. And I love watching the tape. I hope it was interesting to you. Not only have we aged 40 years just like that, it's amazing. It happens when you don't eat your vegetables. But when I look back there, there's so many changes. You know, this is where we did our show, not in this particular studio, but right here at Television City. And there's so many changes. When you
well, a
come
lot
back
of
here.
changes. Some of that aren't changes is that the morons are still running the country.
That's true. Well, it's funny, that punchline will work indefinitely, unfortunately.
But everywhere, you know, every time we get up in the morning, all of us, we get up together? We're not married.
We're not married.
No, but you get up, you turn on the radio, pick up the newspaper, see, everything is politics. Politics, national politics. It's been going on for, particularly about 4 or 5 years. But I looked up the word politics, and I thought it was important. Politics comes from the Greek root poly, meaning many, and ticks, meaning blood-sucking parasites.
No, it looks... Why are you laughing? That's not funny, but it's food for thought.
But let's get off the politics. Craig is, I understand, is a new pilot, and
you a new pilot?
Which is
you fly?
That's so great because Dickie and I were up just in Santa Barbara last night. We flew in this morning from Santa Barbara. Instead of driving, I said, "Well, I'll fly." So I've been flying I'm pilot 38 years. I'm instrument rated.
That's not true.
A lot of it's true, Dick. Let me finish this thought. So anyway, I rented a Cessna, a little Cessna 172. We flew in from San Luis Obispo, Santa Barbara, around to fly. What a beautiful morning this day. And Dickie said, fly over. We went to a high school in the valley, and we flew over the valley.
You flew to a high school?
You said fly over Verdugo Hills.
That's not true.
A lot of it's true. Let me just... The point is that when you're in commercial airlines, you're at 20, 30,000 feet.
What are you talking about?
Let me finish the thought. And you see so much, but in a small plane, like when we were flying, just a little Cessna flying into Van Nuys Airport, and it was beautiful, and if you have a chance to get in a small plane and see
What is your point?
I said, you enjoyed the flight over there.
I did. No, it's not true.
Yes, you did. You got airsick.
I did not get airsick.
Yes, you did.
No, I don't know what you're talking about. What are you talking about?
I said I flew you over here.
You didn't. You're not a pilot. It's important. You can't fly an airplane unless you train first and become a qualified pilot.
I'm instrument.
No, you're not. Start with the first thing you're not. You're not a pilot. You are not a pilot.
Then why'd you go up with me?
So I didn't go up with you. Wait a minute. My brother, you're not a pilot.
Leave it alone.
What do you mean? What are you talking about? Tom, you're just telling everybody. Why is it so important these people believe you're a pilot?
It's not important.
Then why did you go to all that effort to make it up?
Didn't take any effort.
That's a figure of speech. First of all, I'll grant you this. You've flown. But as a passenger for over 50 years, and I'll give you this, you're a frequent flyer, but a lot of us are frequent flyers out there, right? Every time you sign up, you're a frequent flyer. And no matter, get this, listen to this, this is very important. No matter how many miles you accumulate, they do not upgrade you to pilot.
Okay, you got me. So I'm not a pilot, but there's a lot of people that aren't pilots.
That's right, but why did you come out here and say you're a pilot? What possessed you to come out here on Craig's show and say, oh, I'm a pilot?
I don't know. I just didn't recall not being a pilot.
You mean you forgot you weren't a pilot?
No, I didn't recall not being.
Well, what's the difference?
Between?
Yeah, what's the difference? You forget, you recall, you...
No, it's the same difference between Alzheimer's and amnesia.
Wait a minute, why'd you come out here and lie to everybody about this?
I already said I'm not a pilot.
No, I said you're not a pilot.
I agree with you.
Begrudgingly, you admitted it.
Why are you kicking a stick with a dead horse? I'm not a
Tommy, the phrase is beating a horse with a dead stick, so use it right or leave it alone. The point is, you lied.
A what?
My brother lied to you, and I want to know why. Why'd you come out here and lie?
National policy. Anyway, this is the first time we've done Greg's show. We are very happy to be here. We are the Smothers Brothers. I know a lot of people when we walked out here that recognized right away, of course, we're not the original Smothers Brothers. And believe me, those boys would have loved to have been here, but they passed away in 1969. Terrible plane crash. Well, one of them wasn't a pilot.
All right, that's it.
Smothers